My philosophy overall is the question of identity, which has been the driving force in my existence as a Black woman born and raised in the former eastern part of Germany. My name is Zohra Opoku. I am a multidisciplinary artist based in Accra. I moved to Ghana 14 years ago, and that's when I started to fully focus on my art practice. I believe that fashion and textile became part of my DNA because I grew up in a family where women did a lot of handcrafting, and also I learned sewing from an early age. I studied fashion design as well. The second element informing my practice is definitely nature, really looking into the beauty of the Volta region where my family home is located. If you see it yourself, you can understand how comforting and how protecting the effect of this nature is. And the third element influencing my artistic language is the spiritual world. I am a very spiritual person, and I listen a lot to nature, to the universe. For me, it is really interesting how you find traditional and also spiritual religions deep-rooted in the Ghanaian culture. Papyrus, also known as Nile grass, it is one of the first plants being used to produce the first paper in ancient Egypt. I photographed this self-portrait in the botanical garden of the Berkeley University, who kindly granted me the access for photo exploration. And I really experimented with printing for the first time on textile for this body of work. Looking at the really significance of the plant communities in the Bay Area, I realized that most of the plants were immigrants and became plant communities through the time. And so I also saw myself as an immigrant and became one with the plants. I believe that without the residencies I took on in the last 20 years on 4 continents, my artist practice would be nowhere. The Queen Dode Solo Artist Residency is meant to be for female artists, and it kind of grew out of a practicality when I realized the space I wanted to build as an artist residency will take much more time, dedication, funding, and planning. I saw the opportunity in the meantime to use my own space and create one of the rooms to an accommodation, so we can host an artist from the continent. For those weeks I'm normally leaving the studio, and I love that I can utilize the space for someone else while I'm not here and while the studio is much less busy. I believe that I had like a dream-like support system of women inside the art community and outside the arts. I see the community in Ghana is very well connected and very supportive, and the FCA has a very strong standing in a young, growing art community. I feel that Atu and Ajua do a great job by connecting institutions, ideas, philosophies, research, art exhibitions, artists with the international art community. I have to say it was like a beautiful kind of journey, because it's now a family for me, and from From the first experiences, they helped me also to have a studio. They guided me. They were backing me up, and I'm very proud that after so many years, I'm part of it and can really say I have history here, because I came to Ghana in a time when it was pretty much the renaissance of the arts.